Spoofer Ravenberg here with a very important video, members of my tribe. traitorFM has been attacked. There has been an onslaught against the channel, and it all comes from some, I don't know what to call him. He's a sort of, I would say, a Dutton-esque spiteful mutant. He has decided to wreak havoc on the channel. He sent a load of minions over to downvote videos and to report traitorFM. We will get into him very soon. Jurso Fluffy, aka Uncle Jew, aka Brother Jew, aka Plain Old Jew for short, he's no longer working here at traitorFM. He left a number of months ago because, as a civil servant for the Irish government, he was relocated in his duties, and he is now earning triple the salary while he pushes drugs on children. So, you know, no better civil servant than someone who will push drugs on children and make 3 times the salary they were originally on. So that's Uncle Jew. That's the reason I have filled in here for this video, because usually when traitorFM is under attack, we get Uncle Jew to lead the charge. But of course, it falls to me now as the tribal leader. You can see the guy in question who has brought the pressure to bear on traitorFM. His name is Thomas-Baden, and you can see he's quite an unhinged individual by the photo. We don't buy the double-barreled surname that's used in the Anglosphere to try and impress people. Works a charm with the Americans, not so with Spoofer Ravenberg. I see right through it. I don't believe this tosser's name is really Thomas-Baden. I actually think his name is something quintessentially British, like Mohammed Khan or Mohammed Patel, or perhaps even Bruv Nwongo. But Thomas-Baden, it definitely is not. So that's it. He didn't wear a suit for the video. He decided to don a dressing gown. Very strange. Don't know what that was about, but I don't think people will take you very seriously when you make videos dressed like some sort of millennial who is full of woe. So some sort of millennial who's full of woe, making videos with a dressing gown. You know, I really, you know, you're not exactly coming across as a competent individual in that way. Now, he did a lot of shouting. There was a lot of shouting in his video, a lot of swear words. He gave this sort of the Alex Ferguson hairdryer treatment to traitorFM. A lot of fallacious claims. We'll be talking about that later on in this video. So I want you, members of my tribe, I'm going to put a link into his video. I want you to go over to this absolute Muppets channel. I want you to check out the video in question. I want you to leave comments, right? Now, I don't want you to get into an argument with this Thomas-Baden, right? I don't want you getting into an argument. What I want you to do, I want you to tell him, give him lots of compliments, right? Tell him that you like his hair. That'll get you on his good side. Tell him you like his hair. Tell him the dressing gown really goes with the colour of his eyes. That'll make him melt. That'll make him think that he's doing a good job, and he won't ban you from commenting on his channel. So give him lots of compliments. Tell him that the room he's in is very tidy. Tell him that there's nothing wrong with throwing chairs at teenage girls. Tell him that you also have a spatula collection. Tell him you're smart enough to know that the plural of spatula is spatulae. That will really impress him, and he won't ban you from his chat. So what I want you to do, members of my tribe, go over to his video. Say what a great video it is. Tell him he's a great person. Tell him he looks good. Get on his good side, members of my tribe. And then what you do is, over the next number of weeks and the next number of months, you poison the well. You make morale on his channel go down like a lead balloon. That's what you do. You're like a parasite. You're like a worm inside his channel, and you're eating away at all his hard work and all his charisma. You're eating away at that. Find out his locality. Get the local radio station. Find out the frequency of the local radio station. Set up a sigil. Set up a sigil in the vicinity which will transmit negativity right across his YouTube channel. You know, this will, if we work together, this will be our Stalingrad, members of me tribe. This will be our Stalingrad. And by the way, I want to mention the Goldberg family. The Goldberg family. You know, they were taken away. They were taken away in Nazi Germany. They disappeared. No one knew where they went. The army turned up and took them away. And I'm telling you this because I want you all to feel guilty. The reason I make videos is to promote Zionism. That's really the main reason. It's not about the ping pong, the needlecraft, really. That's just a smokescreen. Really, I want to constantly talk about how bad the Nazis were. How bad the Nazis were. And how great the Jews were. And you know I'm not an anti-Semite because when I speak and I'm talking and I'm speaking and I'm using words that begin with DU, I always choose the American pronunciation because the American pronunciation is not anti-Semitic, whereas the Irish and the British pronunciation is terribly anti-Semitic. So, for example, I always say dubious. I never say dubious. I always say duplicity. I never say duplicity. So, you know, you'll notice that in my videos, I make a conscious effort to use the American pronunciation when it comes to the DU words because I'm not an anti-Semite. Please, I'm begging you, I'm not an anti-Semite. And I'm also not, you know, to a less degree, I'm also not a racist. I'm not a racist. And most importantly, not an anti-Semite. So please remember the Goldberg family that disappeared. I just made up the name there, but I want you all to bow your heads in shames. Every European, I want you to bow your head in shame and think of the Goldbergs, please. The Holocaust, the Goldbergs, the Holocaust, and the Goldbergs. Getting back to this absolute clown, Thomas-Baden, I want to say, you know, he only has 14 subscribers. So I'm thinking the reason he attacked traitorFM, he knows we're one of the big fish here on YouTube. He wanted to try and get some attention for his channel. It was really a publicity stunt from Thomas-Baden. He wanted to get more subscribers. So when you go over to his channel and you're giving him lots of compliments, make sure you subscribe to his channel. If we can double the size of his channel, that will lull him into his false sense of security. He doesn't know that the parasite will be in the channel. There will be a mole in the channel, a number of moles in the channel, making a lot of holes on his channel and also slowly but surely ending the operations of his channel by destroying the morale of the public, of the Thomas-Baden supremacists. This Baden-Riess, I've checked out, he talks about being a member of the Rothschilds. He's talking about getting people to join him when he becomes the supreme leader of the world. I can tell you this is a load of garbage. There's only the one tribe, as I have said, and it's my tribe, the tribe of Spoofer Ravenberg. Follow Spoofer Ravenberg to the ends of the earth, and you won't step a foot wrong. You won't step a foot wrong. Stay with me. Stay with me. I shall lead the way, members of my tribe. I shall lead the way. And if one is thinking of leaving me tribe, you know, you can do it. You can leave me tribe. You can leave me tribe. But I will say that, you know, and I wouldn't be hexing you or anything, but there is a sort of record of people who have left my tribe. They haven't fared well. You know, generally they get their legs broken. You know, someone breaks into their house at night and breaks their legs. And then they come crawling back, literally crawling back, crawling like a worm, back to my tribe on their belly, begging to be taken back in. So, you know, why leave and get your legs broken when you're only going to come back anyway? You know, so you might as well stay in the tribe. Yes. Now, I'm just checking my notes here for the video. And 1 second there. Just flick through me 500 pages of voluminous notes for this video. You know, you people at home don't realise the work that goes into these videos. You know, these are very, very serious videos. We use a lot of expensive equipment, cameras, boom mics. You know, we've a team of script writers. There's 21 different voice actors employed by traitorFM. So when someone attacks traitorFM, you know, they're putting a lot of people out of work, which destroys families and destroys society. So, you know, in future, be careful when you're attacking channels like traitorFM. You know, there can be consequences. If traitorFM goes under, so does the local economy. So that's it. I've nothing more to say except, go over to Thomas-Baden-Riess's channel, fill him up with compliments, and slowly but surely together we'll undermine his channel. We'll undermine his channel and drive him stark raving mad. I love yous, even though I don't know any of yous from Adam, even though yous are all just a number of avatars on me screen. I love yous all to bits. Yous are all my children. Yous are all very precious to me. And I'm going to do my names to pose and bow my head to show how passionate I am at the end of this video. Look after yourselves, members of me tribe. More. Look after yourselves. Just after seeing myself there in the mirror, Yesterday I put lipstick on, I looked at myself in the mirror. It's nothing narcissistic, but I wanted to see what I'd look like as a woman, and would I look attractive as a woman, Nothing narcissistic about it, members of my tribe. Just put on a bit of lipstick, just to see what would happen. Okay, look after yourselves. Look after yourselves. This will be our Stalingrad. What we have, we hold. Sanguinity, members of my tribe, sanguinity. The Goldbergs, the Holocaust, sanguinity. The Goldbergs and the Holocaust, sanguinity. Members of me tribe, love you all. Love you all.